Tell them what you table. Yeah. Defeat the purpose.
Again, thank you guys for listening to my poems tonight. I do have a table in the back, as Michael said. I am an author as well, and I do have some of my books available for you to check out. And
where can we find you?
You can find me on Facebook, author Stephanie M. Seaton, Stephanie M. Seaton also profile. I have a podcast on a YouTube channel called Stephanie M. Seaton Sunday Show. There's a podcast for women or anybody in general, and then I also have a men's podcast called My Brother's Keeper. So thank you guys so much.
All right, one more time for everybody that came to the mic. Thank you so much, everybody. All right, so before we go, I'm going to read a short story, and then if you want to stay, take pictures or whatever, you can do that. If you have something else you want to share, you don't have to stay. We can do it again, but we're just going to take a small break. That is the show protocol. Mainly because we want to support the authors. Marcine bought books as well. All right. Did you all right? Stephanie has books. I have some. Don't worry about me. You see me everywhere. I'm everywhere, okay? All right, here's my story. And that's it. Thank you. There it is. All right. I haven't memorized, but I don't want to take any chances. All right, here it is. Short story, y'all. All right. It's called Love Thy Neighbor. A week before Christmas 2020, and I was moving into my new apartment, and there she was. One hand on her walker and the other holding a leash attached to one of those little weenie dogs. And I could tell by the way that cigarette hung from her lips and that no trespass t-shirt that this was not going to go well. She was so ornery, y'all, always watching me, judging me, watching me. Those beady blue eyes followed my every move. We couldn't stand each other. And even though we obviously seemed to have our differences, our pets could care less about politics. Every day my dog sat anxiously waiting for her little friend. And when she spotted, the barking began. Then what was once a battleground became common ground for my neighbor and I. And as we enjoyed the energy of two animals bonding, we started talking, about life, hopes, and dreams, casual COVID conversations. Hi, my name is Brenda, and this is Cassie. Hi, my name is Mike, and this is Abby. We did this every day, and our friendship grew. One day, she asked me, Mike, please pray for my mom. Her name is Jean. Well, Brenda's mom passed shortly after that. My heart went out to her. Still, our daily routine continued. And whenever I ran out of those doggy poo pickup bags, Brenda shared. And when she'd see someone that we didn't know, I was right there. We decided that our pet's friendship and ours was way more important than politics. God is a genius the way he brings people together at a time when they need each other the most. At first I thought, uh-oh, not another one of those Karens. But it turned out deep down inside, she was just so caring. And this is why I love my neighbor. There you go. True story, by the way. Her family, so Brenda was, right at the cusp of COVID 2020. I moved to an apartment. And Brenda was one of those people, man. She, cigarette, looking at you, what's going on with you? Who are you? Anyway, so we started talking, and she was forced to move out of her apartment because she was hoarding. She had a lot of stuff in there. So after 15 years of staying in this apartment, they made her move. Well, she moved to Greenville, right? And one day I was just texting, like I always do, checking on her because she complained about, they moved me up on the second floor because, she had trouble walking, right? So one day I called and she didn't answer. And then after about maybe a month, I was just checking on her, and her daughter called me and said, Mike, Brenda has passed. She didn't tell me that she was battling cancer. She was just like that. So they invited me to read this story at the funeral. And I was the only one to be there. Anyway, it was beautiful. People came to talk to me, and it was amazing, okay? So our words, our stories, our poems, our music, they are the language that gets over all that other stuff to what you're really supposed to be doing with your life, okay? All right, there it is. That's my story. There it is right there. Break time, snack. If you got to go, I understand. Thank you so much. We'll be right back. And we're back. Okay. Go check out Stephanie. There's Marcine right there. Go support them. Get with Mandel and see if